Chapter 23. Addie, Monday, October 22nd, 8:45 p.m. Police cars line the front of Bayview High again, and Cooper stumbling through the hall like he hasn't slept in days. It doesn't occur to me the two might be related until he pulls me inside before the first bell. Can we talk? I peer at her more closely, unease gnawing at my stomach. I've never seen Cooper's eyes look bloodshot before. Yeah, sure. I think it means turn in the hallway, but to my surprise, he leads me out the back staircase and into the parking lot, where we lean against the wall next to the door, which means I'll be late for homeroom, I guess. My attendance record is already so bad, another tardy won't make a difference. What's up? Cooper runs a hand through her standing hair until it sticks straight up, which is not a thing I ever imagined Cooper's hair could do until just now. I think the police are here because of me, to ask questions about me. I just want to tell somebody before this all goes to hell. Okay. I put a hand on his forearm, a tense in surprise when I feel it shaking. Cooper, what's wrong? So, the thing is, he pauses, swallowing hard. He looks like he's about to confess something. For a second, Simon flashes through my mind. His collapse in attention and his red, gasping face as he struggles to breathe. I can't help but flinch when I meet Cooper's eyes, flimsy with tears, but as kind as ever. I know that can't be it. The thing is, what? Cooper, it's all right. You can tell me. Cooper stares, taking in the whole picture. Messy hair that's spiking oddly because I didn't take time to blow dry it. So skin from all the stress, faded t-shirt featuring some band Ashton used to like, because we're all seriously behind on laundry before he replies. I'm gay. Oh. It doesn't register at first, then it does. Oh. The whole not into Keeley thing suddenly makes sense. It seems like I should say more than that, so I had, cool. An adequate response, I guess, but sincere, because Cooper's pretty great, except the way he's always been a little remote. This explains a lot. Someone found out I'm seeing someone. A guy. He was going to post something about that with everyone else's entries. It got switched and replaced with a fake entry about me using steroids. I didn't switch it, he adds hastily, but they think I did, so they're looking into me hardcore now, which means the whole school will get to know pretty soon. I guess I just wanted to tell somebody myself. Cooper, no one will care. Strawberry shakes his head. They will. You know they will, he says. I drop my eyes because I can't deny it. I've been hiding my head under a rock about this whole investigation, he continues, his voice hoarse, hoping they chalk it up to an accident because there's no real proof about anything. Now I keep thinking about what Maeve said about Simon the other day, how much weird stuff was going around on him. Think there's anything to that? Bronwyn does, I say. She wants to force us to get together and compare notes. She says Nate will. Cooper nods, distracted. It occurs to me that since he's still in Jake's bubble most of the time, he's not fully up to speed on everything that's been going on. Did you hear about Nate's mom, by the way? How she's, not dead after all? I didn't think Cooper could get any paler, but he manages. What? Kind of a long story, but yeah. Turns out she was a drug addict living in some kind of commune, but she's back now and sober, supposedly. Oh, and Brown got called into the police station because of a creepy post Simon wrote about her sister sophomore year. Brown told him to drop dead in the comments, so, that looks kind of bad now. The hell? The incredulous look on Cooper's face. I managed to distract him from his problems, then the late bell rings in his shoulder sack. We better go. But yeah, if you guys get together, I'm in. The Bayview police set themselves up in a conference room with the school license again, start interviewing students one by one. At first, things were kind of quiet, but then we get through the day without any rumors. I'm hopeful that Cooper was wrong about a secret getting out. But by mid-morning on Tuesday, the whispers start. I don't know if it's the kind of questions the police were asking or who they were talking to, or just a good old-fashioned leak. But before lunch, my ex-girlfriend Olivia, who hasn't spoken to me since Jake punched TJ, runs up to my locker with an arm and grabs my arm with a pure look of glee. Oh my god, did you hear about Cooper? Her eyes pop with excitement as she lowers her voice to a piercing whisper. Everyone's saying he's gay. I pull away if Olivia thinks I'm grateful to be included in the gossip mill. She's wrong. Who cares? I say flatly. Well, Keeley does. Olivia giggles, tossing her hair over her shoulder. No wonder he won't sleep with her. Are you heading to lunch now? Yeah, with Bronwyn. See you. Slam my locker shut and spin on my heels before she can say anything else. In the cafeteria, I collect my food and head for our usual table. Bronwyn looks pretty in a sweater dress and boots. Her hair loose around her shoulders. Her cheeks are so pink, I wonder if she's wearing makeup for a change. But if she is, it's really natural. She keeps looking at the door. Expecting someone? I ask. She turns redder. Maybe. I have a pretty good idea who she's waiting for. Probably not Cooper, although the rest of the room seems to be When he steps in the cafeteria, everything goes quiet, then a low, whispering buzz runs through the room. Cooper Clay is Cooper gay! Something calls out in a high-fashion falsetto voice, and Cooper freezes at the door as something flies through the air and hits him across the chest. I recognize the blue packaging immediately. Trojan condoms. Jake's brand, along with half the school, I guess, but it did come from the direction of my old table. Doing the butt? Hey, pretty. Someone else sings, and laughter runs through the room. Some of it's mean, but a lot of it's shocked and nervous. Most people look like they don't know what to do. I'm struck silent because Cooper's face is the worst thing I've ever seen, and I want to so badly for this not to be happening. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's Nate. He's in the entrance next to Cooper, which surprises me since I've never seen him in the cafeteria before. The rest of the room is equally taken aback, quiet enough for his contemptuous voice cuts across the whispers as he surveys the scene in front of him. You losers seriously give a crap about this? Get a life. Voice calls out, boyfriend, with a disgusted fake cough. Vanessa smirks as everyone around her dissolves in the kind of laughter that's been directed my way over the past month, half guilty, half gleeful, and all, thank God this happened to you and not me. The only exceptions are Keely, who's biting her lips and staring at the floor, and Lewis, who's half standing with his forearms braced on the table. One of the lunch ladies hovers in the doorway between the kitchen and cafeteria, seemingly torn between letting things play out and getting a teacher to intervene. Nate zeroes in on Vanessa's smug face without a trace of self-consciousness. Really? You've got something to say? I don't even know your name, and you tried to stick your hand down my pants the last time we were at a party. More laughter, but this time it's not at Cooper's expense. In fact, if there's a guy at Bayview you haven't tried with that, I'd love to meet him. Vanessa's mouth hangs open, and a hand shoots up from the middle of the cafeteria. Me, a boy calls, sitting at the computer nerd table with his friends. All laugh nervously as the pulsing attention of the room. Seriously, it's like a wave of moving from one target to the next, focusing on them. Nate gives him a thumbs up and looks back at Vanessa. There you go. Try to make that happen and shut the hell up. He crosses to our table and dumps his backpack and next to Bronwyn. She stands up and winds her arm around his neck and kisses him like they're alone while the entire cafeteria erupts in gas and cat calls. I sort of miss everyone else. I mean, I kind of guessed, but this is pretty public. I'm not sure if Bronwyn's trying to distract everyone from Cooper or if she couldn't help herself. Maybe both. Either way, Cooper's effectively been forgotten. He motions at the entrance till I grab it. He's motionless at the entrance till I grab his arm. Come sit. Come sit. The whole murder club at one table. They can start all they want. They can start all of us together. Cooper follows me, not bothering to get any food. We settle ourselves at the table in awkward silence to stand until someone else approaches. Lewis with a tray in his hand, lowering himself into the last empty chair at our table. That was bullshit. He fumed, looking at the empty space in front of Cooper. Aren't you gonna eat? I'm not hungry, Cooper says shortly. You should eat something. Lewis grabs the only untouched food I'm on the tray and holds out. Here, have a banana. Everyone freezes for a second, and then we all burst out laughing at the same time, including Cooper, who rests his chin on his palm and massages his temple with the other hand. I'll pass, he says. I've never seen Lewis so red. Why couldn't it have been apple day? He mutters, and Cooper gives him a small, tired smile. You'll find out who your real friends are when stuff like this happens. Turns out I didn't have any, but I'm glad Cooper does.